My name's Richard John. This is My Dent in the Sofa. My binge watching also included House of Cards. Now, I have to say, regardless of the controversy, I thought Kevin Spacey was very good as Frank Underwood. However, I'm of an age to remember the original House of Cards, done by the BBC, with the brilliant Ian Richardson playing Prime Minister Francis Urquhart. One of the interesting things about both characters is that what they do is they break the so-called fourth wall. In other words, they stop acting in the scene and they turn and talk to the audience. And in the case of Francis Urquhart, he very famously had this phrase of, "You might think so, I couldn't possibly comment." Now, for those of you who may not have seen that, let me direct you to a good comedy series like Modern Family, which is shot in this kind of documentary approach, and at the end of each season, some of the characters sit down and talk to an imaginary director and therefore to the audience. This again is breaking the so-called fourth wall. Why is it important for event organisers? Well, because what happens is speakers will either be thinking about, if they're remote, just talking to the camera, or if they're in an auditorium, just talking to the physical audience. The point about the hybrid world is that there are two audiences that we have to think about. So if you are a speaker, then please never, never, never forget the other audience that you can't see. If you're a physical presenter, every now and again break the fourth wall and be able to say to you guys watching at home, this is what it means for you. It makes people feel inclusive. And in the same way that just when you're talking only to a camera, remember there is a whole universe out there hanging on your every word.